Hey family, I hope this message finds you well. I apologize for my snuffly voice. I've been sneezing a lot in the past few minutes, allergies and all, but it's so beautiful out here, and I wanted to make sure that I also said this to you guys while I was thinking of it. And the idea that so many of us are so sensitive and feel so much in the world around us, and sometimes it can get overwhelming. It can. I know for me, sometimes when I look at where the wounds and problems are in the world, as either is being reflected to me through my own life, what I'm feeling or what I'm observing others feel, or just at society as a whole, the places where there's still so many problems, the places where there's so much that needs to be healed and fixed, repaired. Sometimes thinking things can get dark, sometimes they can get bleak. It's just the reality of it. Life can be really hard sometimes. And when you can't find your light, when you are overwhelmed with the darkness, as happens sometimes, a key to get out of it is to turn your sensations back within. So, the part of you that's looking out at the world, turn that and have it look within, deeper than your personality, deeper than your actions, the mistakes, the successes, the failures, whatever. Deeper than all of that, to the very core of your life force inside your body. If you can hear me right now, if you can perceive this, then you have it. Everyone must have it. It's the thing that makes your heart keep beating. Science is still trying to figure out what it is. We have different ideas in energy medicine, but whatever, you can feel it's there. If you can't feel it there, I don't know. Let me know and I'll look into it for you, because it seems to me that every human living being who has the capacity to reason can feel it. The thing that can get really dark is that when we see where the light is lacking outside, especially if we go deep into it through consent or through being pulled there by unforeseeable circumstances like war and tragedy and hate, meanness, places where we're still sleeping as a people. Sometimes it can be dark. And if you are a light worker, which I know a lot of you are, sometimes we're called into the dark places because they're the ones that need the light. So, if you can look back within, focus your energy, focus your awareness back within yourself, and find that light. Even if you're thinking, even if you're in a very dark place and thinking, oh, I'm a terrible person, there's nothing good about me, which we all think that sometimes. The point is not if that light is good or bad, it's just that it exists. The fact that it exists at all. The thing that's pure life force underneath all of the things that make you you individually or even culturally. If you can just look at that spark, just perceive it, just feel it, what you'll see, and this is something that we do in energy medicine and Reiki, is that without forcing anything, just your loving awareness on a place where healing is needed will expand the healing. So if you just look at that spark, just perceive it, just feel it, the part of you that can feel anything, it's also the part of us that's the oneness. Those of y'all who are used to meditating will probably call this by different names. Just perceiving it, just looking at it will help bring you back to the light, will help bring you back to wanting to keep going, to seeing how precious this life is, and to remembering that there is something unique and special about you. Sometimes one of the things that I struggle with is where my place is in this world. Um, because I live in the world just like you guys live in the world, and it doesn't necessarily recognize what it is that I'm doing in ways that it would be really nice to feel acknowledged and valued. And as someone who's a forerunner for my people, for the healers and the feelers and the empaths and the star seeds, and we're only just, well, A, we're just not getting killed anymore, and B, we're only just starting to be recognized as things that are important to have in our society. I believe that every decade that comes, this will happen more, but we're just at the very beginning of it. Sometimes it can get really hard. sorry, allergies, they can get really dark. And what I remember over and over when I come out of those dark places is, yeah, it might not be for everyone what we do. It's definitely not for everyone. Nothing's for everyone. But for those of us who we are for, we are, and we are needed. And every single one of us holding the light makes more light so that we need to struggle less on an individual level. So I hope that was helpful. I gotta go blow my nose. My allergies are kicking today. Send you guys love. Let me know whatever thoughts you have in the comment section. And have a beautiful day, y'all. Happy autumn time. It's lovely out here. Bye.